go with you.
Where are the Bucks?
Wait, wait, are you gonna give the SC update, Jenna?
Huh?
Are you gonna give the SC
I can
update?
do it.
Okay, there you go.
Angus Brandt has 11 points.
Jenna, we're almost live. Hello and welcome to another edition of the Beaver Sports Show. I'm Geoff Lowe.
I'm Jenna Lade.
And I'm Jake McGrady, and here's what was happening this week in sports.
The men's basketball team took a loss to the Washington Huskies here at Gill Coliseum over this past weekend, losing 86-62.
Roberto Nelson led the Bees with 17 points and contributed with 8 rebounds, but it was not enough as Husky CJ Wilcox tallied 23 points.
Although the Huskies did not record a single block for the game, they out-rebounded the Beavers 43-23, which helped UW score 52 points inside the paint. So right now, the men are playing the USC Trojans, and last that we checked, there was 49 seconds left. The score right now is 40-20
40-20 at halftime.
Angus Brandt with 11 points, Morris Walker with 11 points. So Beavs are doing pretty good right now. I'm a little surprised that Roberto Nelson only has 4 points right now.
Yeah, kind of shocking in the first half because he's the Pac-12's leading scorer right now.
Obviously, the production is spread out, though, so.
It's always good. Always good to spread out the production, man. Share the love.
That's very true. And we are going to take a break, but when we come back, find out who is selected for another edition of Beaver Fan of the Week, and also some words from our KBVR Promotions reporter. Here to give us some information about an event coming up.
Thank you. We are here to talk about the IM Basketball Championship game this year. We have teamed up with Dixon Rec Sports and are going to be filming the IM Championship games. We are going to be broadcasting men's, women's, and co-rec. This is the first time KBVR is trying an event like this, and we are very proud to say the collaboration on both sides has been extremely beneficial. We are streaming it through Facebook and will be live tweeting throughout the game. It will be uploaded to YouTube as well as Channel 26 on March 13th.
Thank you, Stephanie. That sounds super exciting. So right now we're going to go into Fan of the Week with our reporter, Katie Beasley.
Hey guys, it's Katie. I'm here with Jonathan and Rachel Dallas, and they're our Fans of the Week. Please tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm Rachel. I'm majoring in graphic design. I'm 20, almost 21. And fun fact is I'm actually a specialty baker. I decorate cakes.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm Jonathan, and I'm an electrical and computer engineering major. And this is actually my last term. I'm 22 years old, and something about myself is I love to climb mountains. I've climbed the 5 tallest mountains here in Oregon and looking to expand to other states. So, yeah, fun stuff.
Excellent. So, you guys are siblings, and obviously both are fans this week. Does that mean you're best friends?
Yes, I would say we spend a lot of time together.
We've spent the most time with each other growing up. Gotta figure it out.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to do something with your sister that you enjoy doing with other friends too. Kind of brings it all together.
What do you all do together with that?
We go to games together and we watch them at home together.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal at our house.
Do you camp out at all, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mainly last year we camped out the most.
Yeah, if anyone saw the Camp Riley big white tents, that was us.
Oh, okay.
Probably nobody remembers that, but it was pretty fun. It was in the paper and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
that's cool.
I heard that you camped out for almost every game this year or last year?
Last year.
Last year. It's quite the commitment.
Yeah.
How early would you have to go camp out to get in line?
We would go like Sunday at 4 a.m. I think is when we would start.
Yeah, as early as they would let us.
What all was in your campsite?
Ooh. Well,
Yeah.
we would sneak over the fence and plug in outlets so that we could
Common
so that we could have
This happened last week.
yeah.
Exactly.
So we could have power so we could do homework while we were camping out. We did
Yeah,
that a lot.
And we watched Remember the Titans the first week
Yeah.
on a projector.
we set up a projector and watched it.
Right. And so you go to all the games together. What would be like your favorite game memory?
Wisconsin
Yeah, definitely Wisconsin,
2 years ago.
especially
Yeah.
after we went 3-9 and hope was kind of waning in that first game of the year, but they came out and pulled it out and we got to storm the field. So that was really fun.
That was a really good first game
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
season. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any like pregame rituals before you go to a football game or basketball game?
Yes.
Yeah, so early in the morning, one of our group that we go with will go and buy donuts for everyone. So we have our game day donuts.
Safeway.
A
Safeway donut.
kind of donut or what?
It's
We-
the variety packet Safeway.
Yeah, we get we get the same number of the same different kinds. We have maple bars, we have the orange and black sprinkles, and we have a couple jelly filled for the people who like those. And then right before we leave for the games, we'll watch all the intro videos for the past years. So we'll do from like 2008 onward to get pumped for the game, and then end it with Coach Riley's hip hip hooray speech that he did last year.
That's the best one.
Okay, so this seems like a really big deal for you guys. How does this like affect your relations with your parents, and like what does your family do for all these games?
Well, our parents go to all the games too. Our mom,
Pretty
our
much.
dad and our mom.
Our aunt bought season tickets this last year, so she was always there. That was cool to see her and my cousin.
And our dad went to college here too,
Okay.
so he's
Yeah.
a huge Beaver fan.
And he remembers the days. He only saw one home victory in his 4 years here back in the early 80s.
game.
So he's like, this is amazing compared to what I had.
Yeah, he's,
Pretty dedicated.
he's really
Exactly.
jealous that we've had more of a success
Yeah.
than he did when he went.
So you probably started having all this like passion for Oregon State when you were born, you raised
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah. I remember the first Civil War I came to, I was probably like 8 or 9. And we beat the Ducks, which is always amazing. And the stadium was it was the first game I'd been to, and we had the thunder sticks back when they allowed them. So you like couldn't hear anything the whole game. It was
Gotta
amazing.
get some earplugs.
Yeah, exactly. But from that point on, it was awesome.
How do you like guys react around maybe like other fans, or how do people take your passion for the love of Oregon State sports?
Our friends think we're awesome.
Yeah.
They're always like, oh, you know, John and Rachel are gonna be there going hard. Like they think it's great. They laugh at us sometimes because we're so into it. But
What's going hard for you? Like, how do you act at games? You seem so calm right now. I can't really imagine it.
Very
we-
opposite
very
of right now.
opposite. we get pretty loud,
Yeah.
feisty sometimes. Well, all the time. And then what about our tradition after the games? We never talked about that.
Yeah.
We always sit on the eye of the Beaver.
Yeah, started by our friend Connor
Yeah.
Taggart and his dad.
So that was another tradition
Yeah.
that we followed with Connor.
So if people want to look for you, they know where to find
Yeah.
you now on the Eye of the Beaver.
Yep, eye of
On
the
the Beaver,
Beaver.
and then we'll watch the Mike Riley post-game interview.
Yep.
Then we'll leave.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll leave sometimes.
If you could give a message to a specific person or team from Oregon State, what would you say, and who would it be?
You know what to say.
Yeah, I think Victor Bolden, this is going to be his year, step up for Cooks. And I see a ton of potential in him, so I think it's awesome. Look at the hard work Cooks put in and what he could do. I think Bolden can do the same thing, so
Yep.
I'm going to be looking forward to watching him next year.
All right.
Yeah.
Personal message to Mike: you're the coolest person ever. Always trusted Mike Riley.
Okay, do you guys have some favorite memorabilia you want to show us? You stole it? Okay, tell me how this started. What do we have here?
Well, these are the phones that they answer on the field, and apparently it was broken at the end of the game, so John ran down in the field and grabbed it out of the garbage can, and now it sits on his desk. It doesn't work, but it's pretty sweet looking.
Yeah,
So.
and it was from the Wisconsin game,
Yes.
which is why I labeled it, because it was a great day.
Yeah. So you ran onto the field and dug into the trash there?
Well, I asked them to give it to me, but they wouldn't do it. They just threw it away. So after the field, when everyone stormed it, kind of after the excitement waned, I remembered that it was there.
So you sneakily just...
And then I just dumped it into another garbage can because it was on the very bottom and grabbed it. And it was kind of sticky.
Oh.
Oh, this was the barometer cover that we were on last year. We were pretty excited about this because they asked us to be the Beaver side of it. So there's the Ducks and the Beavers. So
This is awesome.
yeah, so that's us.
Is that how you do your face for all the games?
No.
Or?
No.
Are you sure?
Well, it's Oregon, so if you did that every time, you'd just be like rainy and it would be all over your face.
True.
It's a bad idea.
I was Darth Maul for one game, though.
Oh, I'll have to see that.
He took the regular Darth Maul mask and painted orange over the red part, and then took a regular red lightsaber and taped orange duct tape all over it. So he was like an orange Darth Maul.
Yeah, that was fun.
Sweet.
It was hard to see.
It was-
I played at Beaverton High School. And
Just
so this
always
was my,
a Beaver.
exact, so Beaver to Beaver. So this was my helmet in high school, and the cool thing is they let them, like, buy our helmets for all 4 years. So I got to keep it after. And I was looking at old Beaver pictures, and this is the exact same helmet they had in, like, the early 90s.
Oh my gosh.
So I would bring this to games
That's
and
excellent.
hold it up, and it'd always be on TV and stuff. And,
Do you
like,
sport this to games sometimes?
yeah, it doesn't really fit me as much anymore, so I'd more just hold it. But I've worn it a
You
few
could
times.
be a football player for Oregon State. What position would you be?
Well, I would really want to sack the quarterback because I think that'd be really fun and you'd get to be aggressive, and that's the kind of player I'd want to be. So definitely, D end or something. Yeah.
Yeah, when I played, I loved cornerback and then punt and kick return. And I just love playing defense, locking guys down, making the tackles, not getting tackled. And there's something about playing defense where it's like you against the world. I don't know, but it's fun. Like, I love watching Jordan Poyer and Rashad and Steven Nelson, those guys. So, yeah.
So basically, you both are a little aggressive then.
Yeah, when we play sports.
Yes.
When we play sports. Yes.
At the right times.
Yes.
So I don't want to catch you on the IM field, that's for sure. If you know a super fan that could be our future fan of the week, let us know. And back to you.
Yesterday, I went to the Life Community Church to check out the Corvallis Boxing Club. The Corvallis Boxing Club is a non-profit organization in Corvallis and is a member of USA Boxing. The organization is fairly new, starting in only August of 2012, but is quickly gaining popularity. The club trains competitive boxers who participate in fight competitions throughout the entire Northwest. Anyone is welcome to join at any skill level, whether you are a beginner or advanced. Beginners train Mondays through Thursdays, 5 to 6 p.m., and advanced boxers train Mondays to Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. You can check the club out on Facebook or on their website at corvallisboxing.com. If you are interested in joining, you can send an email to corvallisboxingclub@gmail.com. The second annual Boxing Fight Night is coming up on Saturday, March 8th, where the club's boxers face off against another competitive fighters across the states. The fight night will be held at the Live Community Church off Highway 99. Doors open at 3 p.m. and the fight starts at 4 p.m. Tickets are sold at the door and are $25 for ringside, $20 general admission, $10 for military and students, and everyone gets $5 off their ticket price if they bring 2 cans of food. Come out and support the OSU Boxers on March 8th.
Welcome back. So right now we want to discuss a little Ben Wetzler and the ongoing story with the NCAA investigation with Beaver baseball. So I know there's some strong opinions between a lot of people on campus about this issue. It's still ongoing.
Well, you say strong opinions about the issue. There's not, strong opinions maybe about NCAA and their rules.
That's true.
Yeah, I think
but
everybody on campus is kind of supporting Wetzler
everyone's
right
supporting Ben right now just because I think a lot of people can agree that it's a really harsh punishment to
Exactly.
now. Yeah, it's
Especially going into a senior season.
Yeah,
when it's
coming
the
back
most-
for his senior year too. He came back. He came back for his senior season, and he's going to miss 20% of his season so far, unless he wins his appeal tomorrow morning.
Unless the appeal goes through. So 20% of the season is about 11 games.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is huge.
in
going
a
into
college season, it's not like the MLB where you got 162 games.
Yeah. you only got 30 games.
30
so
to
when he's trying his senior season, trying to,
get back
his last stats, because he is going to go to the MLB. That's a for sure.
He's going to the show.
What I want to know is I'm like wondering how this is going to affect him when it's time to actually go into the MLB.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
You think so?
I doubt it really gets to him really that much. I mean,
Unless he goes to the Phillies.
Well, we all know that's not going to happen.
I doubt the Phillies take him after this whole thing. They don't seem to be too fond
So
of
it was
him.
the Phillies.
It was the Phillies.
Turn him in for this.
Because what it was he consulted a professional agent, which, you're not supposed to have a professional agent, but I guess he just consulted to see where he would be predicted going into the draft.
Similar to the NBA.
Right.
Similar to the NBA. They predicted 5th round.
Yeah.
And then, once he decided, he said, no, I'm going to forego and come back for my senior season, the Phillies went and reported him to the NCAA.
And apparently from what I've heard is it's just like so on the edge about the rules because for the NCAA, like you can have someone guide you and help you, but it can't be a professional.
Yeah, it's
I guess
ridiculous.
you say. So I think that
there
the
are a lot
penalty
of
is way too harsh.
weird things in the NCAA, like different little bylaws, and the NCAA is just messed up right now. It's just.
I mean, it's not like he did anything wrong.
Yeah,
he
really
didn't hire
didn't
an
do
agent. He didn't benefit. He wanted to see where he would stand, and
yeah, I didn't think he did anything that egregious.
I don't think it was anything he was doing on purpose either. Not thinking that he was doing it to try and like go against anything. Like just honestly totally innocent, and it really sucks that it's gonna come back and bite him like that.
And the ban includes games that have already went underway throughout the season. So if the appeal goes through this Friday, he would be able to pitch actually this Sunday because I think the appeal was down to like 5% of the season, which would have been served by now.
Yeah, it would be 5%, whatever.
Was it 5%? Was it 10%?
5 or 10.
I thought it was.
Either way,
Either
trying
way,
to bring it down, which will be good.
It's getting
in his
brought
favor.
down either way. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and also for the Beavers baseball, so the first game at home is going to be Friday.
This Friday.
Against Wright State. So it's going to be Friday and Saturday. The first game on Friday is going to be at 5:05, and then the game on Saturday is going to be at 12:35. Everyone should go.
Beaver baseball's fun.
Exactly.
We're actually good. We're actually really good in baseball.
That we can say,
It's a sport where we're in the top 10, and we can go support the Beaver baseball team.
Absolutely.
Yep, exactly. And especially if Ben's able to come back, he'll
get him on the hill.
A huge crowd.
I'm sure he will. Yeah.
Huge hometown crowd. So
So
that'll be amazing.
should we go into some pro sports talk now?
Pro sports.
So,
talk a little about Brandon Cooks.
Big weekend for Beavers in the NFL Combine.
Cooks had a big combine day.
Yeah, he did.
Put up 17
big money
reps.
If you wanna.
Yeah, got $100K from Adidas for running a 4.33.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, that Adidas did this thing where they said the 40-yard dash is something, one of the drills in the combine, and he ran it in 4.33 seconds.
Yeah, it was the fastest among people wearing Adidas cleats, which is why he got the 100K.
Yeah, so he got 100K cash.
Straight cash, homie.
Straight cash.
Honestly, what I loved about that was that picture of him afterwards.
Oh, he looked so happy.
Just so happy.
I mean, imagine
so
it,
proud.
He's going to be making millions come a few months from now anyway.
I
so
know.
It's
Just throw another 100K on top of it, man.
You think he spent it yet?
Pocket money.
Nah, I don't think he spent it yet.
Not all of it, but I think he spent a little
I'm sure he
bit.
bought something.
Something nice.
I would. I'd buy something nice with 100K.
Nice little watch.
Probably.
He's got one on right now. He doesn't need it.
I do.
So what about the Blazers, too?
Blazers, finally
Getting their groove back.
The last show that we were here, I'm pretty sure it had been the 3-game skid. But now 4 in a row.
4 in a row, beating up on the Nets last night. I mean,
124
to 80. I mean, a 44-point beatdown.
Murder. 44-point beatdown with a full backup squad against a healthy Nets
Will
team.
Barton had himself a night.
Yeah, he did.
Making the Sports Center highlights.
Mo Williams, 21 points.
It was huge from the bench because LaMarcus has been out. I think
Thomas Robinson sat out last night too.
Yeah, Thomas Robinson sat out. I was at the infamous Sports Center #1 play game.
Sure, infamous. Yeah.
It's infamous. It was.
No, honestly, it's pretty infamous.
I know. I watched it live.
If you're a Blazers fan,
I was
it's
there
pretty
live,
infamous.
so feeding off that crowd.
I'm trying to argue with you about
okay.
feeding off a crowd and
How was
watching
your
a live
experience?
game.
It was amazing. My voice was dead that night, but it was pretty.
Honestly,
great.
it was one of those games that I wish I could have been there for.
Yeah, K Love coming back to Portland too.
Yeah.
A little homecoming.
Handled him. He's just a stat surfer in that game.
Yeah,
No
he was.
impact.
Yeah, that's true.
So what do we have coming up? So the next game is on March 1st, right?
Yep.
That's against the Nuggets, who we just played
Home
just
and
a
home.
couple games ago. I'm pretty confident in that one.
Yeah.
And then March 3rd
And
against
LaMarcus
the
will be back.
Lakers. Yep.
Lakers,
Geoff.
Who I believe are exactly last in the Western Conference, below the Kings and below
Yeah.
the Jazz.
Yeah, they are right now. But
You ever
luckily, our director's telling us to wrap it up, so we don't have to talk about the
Okay.
Lakers anymore. But be sure to check out Beaver Baseball's first home game tomorrow at 5:05.
You can also check out the women's basketball team at 7 o'clock at Gill Coliseum as they take on Arizona.
Gymnastics will be in Gill Saturday versus Nebraska and Arizona State at 6. To find more information, check out osubeavers.com. That's all the time we have for tonight. Once again, I'm Jenna Lade.
I'm Jake McGrady.
And I'm Geoff Lowe. Shout outs to the Smash Master Ian Campbell and Debs.